All right, for real, is this episode 19?
I think it's 20.
20?
I think we've made it to episode 20. Somebody, Troy, go back and count these, but I'm pretty sure it's 20.
19, I think last one was 19.
I think
so
last
20.
one
All
was
right, you ready?
How did we make it to 20 episodes within a year?
You guys hear that?
Most
Episode
impressive.
20 of Vanilla Racing Broadcast coming to you live
The most
from
consistent
Nampa, Idaho.
podcast.
Yes, the most consistent podcast known to man. We're back. And we're sitting on the same side of the desk because we were way too lazy to set up the whole studio. Is that cool with you, Chase?
I prefer efficient, but lazy works. I would say efficient.
You're right. Hey, the most efficient setup we've ever done here. 2 cameras. Hello, camera. Hello, camera. Hello, Chase Stallo.
Drop a
Vurbmoto.com.
comment if this setup works for
Do
you.
you like this better?
Do you like this better? Yes or no?
Before we kick off, shout out to KC Coffee Company based in KZ, Illinois. They hooked us up with a bunch of coffee last year. We hooked them up with a bunch of t-shirts. A little espresso shot to get things going.
Home of the SummerSlam. Coming this year.
Let's get a little bit of claps. Oop. Yeah. There we go.
Can we blame that on Crane somehow?
Chase, I got big news, dude. Big news. Let's start off the podcast with it.
Can we turn off the laugh machine first?
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah. Now I'm fully in tune now.
All right. You know how I took you to the Dennis Dillon Yamaha shop the other day?
Yep.
Well, I don't know, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
And we walked over and we were looking through the showroom and I pointed out the 50th anniversary YZ250F edition.
Yep. Great bike.
I've spoke to my wallet, dude.
Whoa.
As Vida would say.
Whoa.
Spoke to my wallet, not my wife. Not my wife yet.
Not your wife.
But I'm pretty sure. No, I'm 100% sure tomorrow I'm going to go over there and buy my first bike.
What, brand new?
Brand new.
2024.
2024.
Yamaha YZ250.
F.
Wow.
Wow. I think the last time I bought a bike, I bought a brand new or actually hardly ridden YZ125 that I still have on the East Coast. And that well over a decade ago. Cooper Webb has ridden that bike. Aaron Plessinger has ridden that bike. 2012 Verb Classic, I think. So I must have bought it in maybe 2010 or 11. Mm-hmm. But it has been so long since I bought a brand new bike. And I don't know, I was searching around online because it's all down to the Gypsy 500. Sure. I wanted to have my own bike. We had a bunch of people wanting to throw us loaners, but I'm like, you know what? I really want to start riding again. Bike. We got OMC right up the road, and I saw our Skyline right down the road, and I saw some of my buddies out here riding on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm like, I kind of want that to be me. I want that to be me. And then I started thinking about having our own bike for the Gypsy 500. Yeah. Then I did the quick Google search and found Dennis Dillon Yamaha, and that's not even a sponsor ad. I'm literally going and paying cost for this bike. Or no, not cost. I'm paying whatever.
Yeah, showroom floor.
Showroom floor.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go in there and haggle it all. I'm going to say, I want that. Here's my credit card.
That's, I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
One.
Am I going to get divorced?
That was question number. What is Aubrey going to say to this? And I want truth. Like, is she going to just flip out? Is she going to be like, okay, fair enough?
Here's the thing. If I bring it home tomorrow and put it in the garage, she's going to be like, what is that? But I think since we're going to be packing for Shred Tour, we're going to be loading the trailer. I don't think she's going to notice it.
She's not going to notice
but she's coming to the Gypsy 500 with my son.
Yeah.
And she's going to be like, oh, whose bike is that?
And it's going to probably say like Williams on it or something.
Yeah, I have backyard designs. I think is doing our whole thing. But I think I'll have it say Verb Team or something instead of Williams on it. So I don't know that she's really going to put the pieces of the puzzle together until we get back from the Gypsy.
What do I get in return for not telling her?
You get to ride it. You get to ride it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's be real. I could probably do 2 laps at a time at OMC, get mad arm pump.
I'll get another lap and a half.
And then we swap off. It's just like the Gypsy 500 in real practicality at the practice track.
It is funny. Gary and I were driving down here yesterday to, we had to go through all the inventory, all that stuff. We were talking about the bike. And Gary goes, I'm just going to end up working on this thing, aren't I? I was like, yeah, 100%, Gary. And he was like, I'm just going to be riding it, right? I was like, dude,
of course. I mean, it's the Verb bike that Wes paid for, but
and you get to ride it for working on it.
And another goal with this bike, I want Brett Q to find a whole bunch of things at every Shred Tour that he can jump off, over, through, onto, off of. Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of things Brett Q can come up with, but at least we have a bike that'll be on our trailer.
I have some ideas. I can't say them on the This one.
There's
I
like a
have some-
500-foot cliff at Mesquite. Do you think he's got that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
have you seen? He jumped off a rocking chair.
the world's largest rocking chair.
It was like 69 golden retrievers high.
Dude. Then I mean, he's got a cliff, no problem. That is cool though. Brett Q's coming to the Gypsy 500.
Yeah.
He's actually on my team.
For now, we
Brent-
have updates on that.
Brent, you have an update
I
on what?
have updates on the Verb teams.
Why do you wait till a podcast to tell me updates on
Just
teams?
saying we have.
So you're a
updates.
team captain, so you think you can just change the rules right now?
No. I'm just saying we have updates.
This is bullshit.
Because you're losing. Okay. Well, it's all about your team. Is the problem?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well, what do I not know about my team?
Okay. One.
Well, don't even tell me.
Okay.
Brett Q's still on my team.
Brett Q is still on your
and he's
team.
still going to jump off this YZ250F off something at Mesquite.
Or over something.
Over or onto or off of.
Off of
My
something.
goal is to see Brett Q jump off onto whatever, that whole thing I just said at 10 different stops of the Shred Tour this year.
The world's. How are we coining this? Because that was obviously the world's largest rocking chair.
Yep.
Is it the world's largest cliff?
No.
That'd be the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I think Travis Pastrana has us beat on that one.
Travis. The Verb's world's largest cliff.
Even if it's a tree branch, it's technically the
It's
world's largest.
Verb.
I don't know.
tree
I can tell you this. I'm signing up Brett Q to jump off onto over all kinds of shit
like
this
it.
year.
People forget Brett Q wants a biggest whip competitor, best whip competitor.
In X Games?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
So I was there. I was doing research at X Games at the time. Brett Q, this sucks really, but he came in like so much hype, like he's gonna dethrone. And we're in Austin, and dude, that place is just so windy, dude. And he comes first hit, does this massive whip, and it was one where these like, dude, it had these big mounds of landings. He hits off this landing, knocks himself out. And I think he came back the next year, but like that was his year. And dude, it was like the worst conditions ever, dude.
Well, maybe he can throw the world's largest whip at a Verb Shred Tour. He can finally get redemption.
But we can coin it as X Games athlete, Brett Q.
Did he ever medal?
No, I don't think so.
X Games researcher over here doesn't know.
Well,
I mean,
this was a
hopefully
long
so.
time
X
ago.
Games competitor,
X Games competitor.
elite competitor, Brett Q is going to be at the Verb Shred Tour with us, representing Michelin, one of our great, awesome new sponsors. They just actually sent us a bunch of Starcross
They
tires.
said a lot of stuff, dude.
A lot of stuff, but I'm most excited.
Oh, yesterday.
That's the first thing I'm going to do for my brand new YZ250F.
That's a must.
Brand new Michelin tires to get around the great
backyard.
course there at Mesquite, Nevada.
Backyard design graphics.
Backyard design graphics. I got a Guts Racing seat cover.
Oh,
okay.
shit,
So
Guts
Brad from Big MX Radio / Vurbmoto. We went through a bunch of. I said, hey, I'm going to buy this bike. Help me, because he's like the only one that like really rides a ton on our crew still. Troy Dog used to ride a lot, but I think he's in the same life as me.
He's
2
married
kids.
life. Yeah.
Married life. You don't have much time for riding until it's sitting in your garage, and then you sneak out on Saturdays. But anyways, we found Ryan Villapoto's one that he did in the 50th anniversary, and it has all these, because Hayden they rode him at Daytona last night.
Yeah.
So they got some sick ass ones going,
they're
but
sick.
they come with black rims, not the purple pink ones.
Oh, okay.
So you know what? Maybe if I get sponsored even more, I would like to have a few different sets with different Michelin tires on them. But anyways, it comes with black rims. We came up with an epic color scheme. The Guts Racing seat cover. I think we're going a pink / purplish.
Okay.
And the I think pink ribs on it. It's gonna look sick.
Okay. I'm liking this, dude.
I don't know that any of my gear is going to match that bike.
Only
but it
Kiefer
doesn't
cares
matter,
about
right?
that.
But I do have to tell you, dude, I've been a 2-stroke lover for life. All right. And when I went in that showroom, it was really to make sure that I didn't want to buy a YZ 125. And I'm going to tell you why I made this decision, because I read on Vital, you're only allowed to make I spoke with my wallet post if it's a 2-stroke.
Oh.
But someone was going and buying a 4-stroke, and he got called out, and someone down the line said, it does. If it's not electric now, you're speaking with your wallet.
Oh, okay.
So
fair enough, Vital. Fair enough, Vital.
Yeah.
I like it.
It was fair for me to say.
I agree.
I spoke with my wallet, and it relates to a 4-stroke. Anyways, but I did want a 2-stroke. I did. I really did. I rode the brand new YZ250 though, 50th anniversary that McAlpine has. I rode it at Cahuilla a few weeks back when we were in California for the Jorge Prado project. And dude, as much as I love a 2-stroke, I decided it was finally time for me to embrace my inner vet life. Dude, 4-strokes are just so much easier to ride.
Yep.
I don't have to mix no oil. I probably only had to change the air filter and oil in it maybe once every 3 years. It really comes down to the amount of efficiency it takes to be able to ride that bike, right?
I will show my, not only age, but how long I've not bought a new bike in. So I just sold it like 3 months ago because I moved out here and no way I was going to get out. I have not owned an electric start bike.
Oh, neither have I. No.
Never. I had a Suzuki 2014.
Well, okay. Well, I
it was
still
all
have,
done up.
I
It
still
was
have
sick.
on the East Coast a 2004 Suzuki 250, the very first one.
Yeah, Suzuki 2014. Thing was great. I mean, I loved it, and I would have probably brought it here, but I didn't
have
drive.
no room.
I didn't even drive. I just had someone else take
Should
my.
have thrown it in the U-Haul, bro.
No, I didn't have a U-Haul. It was just somebody took the truck.
Should have just thrown it in the back of your truck.
Dude,
it definitely would have made it.
So the company, what's funny about that is, side story, the company tells me you can put all this stuff in here. I get out here and there's like some Russian that's dropping my car off, and he's like, I don't want all your stuff in here. You almost got me pulled over. And I'm like, well, they told me.
Well, your truck made it, no bike. But
no
hey,
bike.
But now
now we got a bike.
I will let you have custody of this bike on,
I love it.
On the weekdays.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be in my garage once Aubrey tells you to get out of her garage. So I feel like me and Gary are going to ride this a lot more than you.
Maybe so. You said you had more questions about it. Is that you just asking if I'm going to get divorced? And that was a maybe.
Well, no, I think you answered a lot of them with like,
Okay.
you getting a muffler. What are you getting here? What are you getting hooked up with?
I mean, I'm not. While I'm embracing my inner vet, which would probably mean I go and spend another $8,000 on this motorcycle.
I'm just going to stock it real quick.
Let's be real.
It doesn't matter.
We can go out and trail ride or whatever, it doesn't really matter. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope Checkers will give me a freaking discount on some race tech. Actually, for the shred tours, I still have like some $100 off things. I might actually utilize that.
Wes Williams won it. Aubrey Schumacher. Checkers, if you get an Aubrey Schumacher, that is Wes's wife. He does not get it.
Her last name is actually Williams now.
I know. What was it at Home Depot yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Shit. You got me. So, anyways, I do think some race tech suspension would be nice. We got the cool graphics going. It already has sick rims.
I love it, dude. I
really need to aftermarket the crap out of it? I don't know.
No, we don't. Now, if you want to send stuff to us,
if you want to send us,
we're not going to complain.
I would love the air filters actually. The
ones you don't have to switch.
Don't you just throw them away now like Twin Air?
Is it Twin Air or Maxima does it? Maxima does it too. No, I don't know.
Whoever does the throwaway air filters and I just put a new one in, I'll be part of that.
We're gonna lube it up with some Maxima.
I remember at my mom's house, I used to throw them in the washing machine. I do not think Aubrey would be down for that anymore.
That brings back
another point of contention.
Top 5 worst things to do on a bike. 1, change air filters.
Air filters, the worst.
100%. Worst thing in the world.
Tighten bolts, tighten the chain.
I mean,
any maintenance
whatsoever. This is what Gary is for, dude. What Gary is for.
Either way, I'm like fully hyped to have a bike
stoked,
back.
Dude. And we got 2 sicko Skylines right down the road. Yep. Gary went and rode it last weekend. He was like, dude, this is great. So like, we got 2 sicko tracks.
And he's got more bikes. Like if all 3 of us wanted to go riding,
Rocky's got 4 bikes.
Dude, we're about to have the local shred club here in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, what is that little shirt?
Local shred club. That's what we're starting here at Vurbmoto.
Well, you did say Gypsy 500 this weekend, sold out, done.
Yep,
been sold out for months. I think we dropped it next day, sold out.
Yep, cool, totally.
Gypsy 50, I don't think it's sold out.
I think we got 20 more spots left of the.
We got 20,
something like that.
Wow.
So, anyways, 2-man teams, 140cc pit bike and under.
Yep,
50-minute race, one bike.
One bike.
2 dudes, 1 team. 1 bike. 2 dudes, 1 bike. And then right after that, we're going to have a live Gypsy Tales podcast, Pit Viper, Red Bull Vurbmoto party.
It's going to be a party.
We're going to make sure that we're all feeling very
amazing,
froggy at 8 a.m. start time.
It starts at 8?
8 a.m. start time on Saturday morning.
But if I don't ride the first lap, I can get out there like 11.
Potentially.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how many people. Like you could even potentially have someone refreshed on your team that could do the first 2 laps.
Correct.
So,
but my team's full of kind of drinkers. I don't really have any like non-drinkers.
Can you imagine if Dylan Jackson?
Okay, so I got Dilly and CMRX. Dude, when I first met
CMXR, he rides though, dude.
I know, but he was also sleeping in the tower at Aonia when I first met him.
He likes the party.
That's how drunk he got.
The party.
So I don't feel like my team is coming in hot. But with that said, you're down probably 2 members already.
2.
Well, Brent's nursing a little sprained ankle. And
he was rock climbing the other day, but he told me it was all right. So it's not all right?
We'll see.
Is he dropping out?
Hey, I'm not saying he's dropping out. He ain't full strength. 2, Crane's pretty much going there to work.
Well,
he's going to be shooting photos. So
I already
it's
had
going to be you and Brett Q.
I already had a plan. No, I already had a plan for Crane because he told me when we went snowboarding, you didn't have health insurance. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to let him ride. So I already had a plan to replace him with Eli Moore Brotocross.
No.
Yes.
No. So you're just making up the rules then.
Crane doesn't have health insurance,
That's
bro.
Not my fault. That means you're down to 3 members. And one of them's injured.
Well,
so
who's
now
your
you're
fourth
down
member?
to 2 members. Oh, I'm still on 4.
Who's
Brad? Brad's fine.
Brad's good.
Yeah, Brad's good.
Dude, there is no way I could do
so
that many laps.
So it's you and Q against well, hey, that's all I'm saying is maybe we can talk trades. If you get Eli, I get Brett, you get Dylan. I'm just saying things can be worked
Is this
out.
like game time decision? Because I need to see how
We're going to be vlogging
I need
all
to see.
of this.
I need to see what kind of health Brent comes in with.
We're going to be vlogging all this, but you don't get Eli for free no matter what.
That's bullshit, dude.
You cannot replace Crane with Eli.
Why?
1, Eli rides dirt bikes pretty much every weekend.
Just because he's pro doesn't mean anything, dude.
No, this is bullshit. I will take my team off the track and we will go home and protest.
Well, you're not allowed to ride my YZ250F then.
I don't think I was going to be able to ride it anyways.
Oh, that's another reason I wanted a 250F other than the 2-stroke. I really started thinking about the members that might be riding it. And I'm like, I don't, if we really talk about weight ratios and stuff, I don't know that a 125 was ever going to be advantageous for, the Vurbmoto crew.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, I think we quickly ruled out the YZ125.
No, dude. I mean, I love 125s. Dude, 250Fs are awesome.
Yeah.
They're so much easier to ride, dude.
Yeah.
They are. And especially I'm pretty sure Yamaha 250F is bike of the year.
Yeah, well, it will be at Verb.
Now.
Undoubtedly.
100% is bike of the year. It's the only bike. So.
Well, I'm really excited for Gypsy.
I'm stoked.
Before the 50, though, we also have full practice day on Friday. And it's funny.
Practice Sunday, too.
The only reason we're doing practice is because
we needed practice.
I mentioned to Gary that runs the track. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't want to do a sight lap on Saturday. I don't need any extra laps on Saturday. So can I please do one on Friday? And he kind of planned on doing a moto practice. And I'm like, no, dude.
No.
I need the whole course practice. I'm like, I don't care about riding the moto track.
Yeah, I can go and I can fit my way through the moto track.
Yeah.
I haven't ridden.
And it's easy enough to remember a moto track.
Yeah, but the dude of Gypsy core, like.
But is one lap really going to do anything for us?
I mean, dude, I could see me getting lost in that. I have no idea, dude. I've never even ridden in the desert in my life.
I don't know that I have either.
Yeah.
I haven't a side-by-side.
I'm just saying there's a lot that could be determined between now and Saturday with the Verb
I can
teams.
tell you this. I know for a fact, though, it might be the most fun
it's
thing
gonna be amazing.
we've ever done. And that's honestly the genesis of the Verb Shred Tour was to start having fun events.
So we could want to ride and do fun things.
I was thinking about dudes like me and my buddies that all used to ride together, making events that a weekend warrior or a dude that rides once a year can come out and have the time of his life. And it's funny that it's come full circle now that I'm now riding at our own event, and now I'm going to buy a bike so I could ride at our own event. And now we'll have a bike. I can now ride at all of our events.
Big Dill is literally flying from Georgia. CMRX, I don't fly or driving.
No, he's Georgia too.
He's Georgia too. They're both coming from Georgia.
And Brad's driving 35 hours
driving
each
from
way.
Canada to come to this event. Like,
Winnipeg?
Dude, I don't know.
Crazy. Either way, I feel like especially huge thanks to Gypsy too for being part of this and helping us to be a huge catalyst for making people realize having fun on dirt bikes is cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Can you believe that?
You can be slow. You can be like, we haven't ridden in 3 years.
But I will tell you this, Verb Team 1 is going to smoke Verb Team 2.
Well, let's just see how this plays out because I feel like you're trying to sneak on Eli, all this shit. We'll see. So that's for a vlog to be determined.
I'm not giving up Eli.
Well, you don't get Eli. You didn't draft Eli, and Crane's your team captain. You're not the team captain. Crane, way.
Crane has to do it? This is bullshit.
I mean, I'm just saying there could be trades. You get Eli, I get Brett Q4. Big deal.
All right, well. Well, another sad thing, Chase, that's coming to an end this weekend is this beautiful beard.
Finally.
I told you how much of a drought I am here personally at home.
Yeah.
And it's time to end that drought. It's time for the rains of the Idaho.
I actually like the
fall down in this area.
I like the beard.
I will
man.
say though, it's funny. Last time we did the pod, Beard Club had sent me a bunch of shaving stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea what all this was. I was like, and the point of this was to look like Gypsy, make it look like I haven't manicured it in years, right? Well, that night I was like looking through all of it. There's like shampoo and conditioner and stuff that like cleans your face, and I did it, and it smelled good. Like, smell that right now.
Oh yeah, it smells great.
Anyways, ironically, I get in bed that night. And, I must have gone over there, kind of Dutch oven my face that way. And she's like, "Dang, what got into that beard?" But since then, I don't know. That one
beard
night
club get you late.
that could
Hey, that's
be
free
that could be
beard
their slogan.
club. That's free.
But anyway, she's coming down with my son Brixton this weekend to
Oh, yeah.
spectate this whole thing, and she wants to take the PT45 they sent me, and she says,
Oh, she's shaving it.
Every lap that I do, she wants to take a racing
I love
stripe
it.
off.
So like one lap, you're going to get one stripe.
So I don't. What happens if I only go 2 laps? I'm not sure.
Then you keep the beard. You get mutton chops.
Yeah, last night she's like, "No, I'm ready for it to go," and I'm like, "I think it looks gorgeous.
I think it's amazing.
beautiful.
It's amazing, dude.
So I've never gone longer than like a month, and she looked yesterday. Halloween Day was the last time I shaved this.
that
October
long.
31st.
Wow.
Last time I got a haircut too, I think.
Well, you also see my my stash has grown in since last time.
Yep.
I was going to tighten up the shave again. Then I was like, you know what? No.
You embrace it.
Well, not only that, I didn't want to come in with my mustache shaving again. So.
And you know what? Now you'll be able to have the nice dirt stash.
Yeah, I got the dirt stash. I might go dirt stash. We don't know what our team's doing yet.
Yeah.
There could be something in store.
So I'm kind of sad but happy. You know, it's gonna be bittersweet.
It's time.
It's time.
But
you know what? Another good reason this beard is I don't like 5-panel hats.
No.
But now because of this hipster beard that I
That's
have,
the
I'm
only
able
way-
to wear and pull off this 5-panel new hipster hat that'll be available this Friday on Vurbmoto.com. We're finally
shop Verb.
bringing.
Shop Verb.
What did I say?
Vurbmoto.com.
Oh, well, Vurbmoto.com/shop, shopverb.com. Chase rocking a new shirt.
A shirt. And these
I'm rocking a
jackets
new
are
shirt.
back.
Double branding.
My favorite jackets ever.
We're gonna have this here grind windbreaker in black and camo. We had thousands of people at Shred Tour ask for the camo one that was one off. I'm the only one that had one. But now it's going to be available worldwide.
Yeah.
Shopverb.com starting on Friday.
Dude, I've seen the analytics. 5 million people per month
Want to buy Verb merch.
for coming to shopverb.com.
Well, the great thing is,
and it was just sold out because 5 million people were coming a month. We didn't have.
it was
time
way
to get
it was
new
way
merch.
too hard to keep up with. Like between Vurbmoto, all the production work we do,
We had
Shred
nothing
Tours.
to do.
Like there's 6 or 9 of us that do way too many jobs, and merch is the easiest thing.
Well,
just
we
to
were
let
selling
go
it.
bye-bye.
We were selling it at the events.
And we couldn't even keep up
We
with it.
couldn't
after
keep
that.
up with it, and it was like, you know what? Maybe West doesn't want to go home and ship stuff.
Dude,
or-
ordering it, folding
it's
it,
awful.
tagging it, shipping it. Like Aubrey and I would do that. We got 2. I think before kids, it was like possible to do, and then after that, I'm like, I'm out
It's
of
dumb.
it.
So, anyways,
Finally
you can
back,
now
and we're
go.
not doing it. And we're not doing it.
We're not
Someone
doing
else is
any of
doing
it.
it. That's the greatest thing.
We got smart and made someone else do it.
So I'm really happy about that. I will not take up 1,200 square feet of my house anymore with racks and racks and racks of thousands of shirts.
And the cool thing is, if you come to the Gypsy 500, they are doing live screen printing.
That is so cool.
You can get, let's say you like this design and you want it on like
a red shirt, a yellow shirt, a purple shirt.
You can get it.
You pick your blank, you pick your design, they print it right there for you. It's going to be really damn cool.
Pretty rad,
So that's
dude.
part of our Friday launch party. Hopefully everybody comes over, grabs a ton of awesome merch to
T-shirts,
support us.
hats, we got hoodies. Well, I think
And if you're racing, you get a free shirt.
free shirt.
Yeah, you get a free Gypsy 500
Hear that,
shirt.
Wygant?
Prove.
Hear that, Wygant? You need to
The
come
only
next
way
year.
to get this T-shirt is to race the Gypsy 500.
We would spend like $300 to get the free T-shirt.
But you can't unless you rode.
No, that's what I mean. He'd come ride
Just so he could.
just so he could get the free T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, right.
Speaking of, Wygant on the mic again last night
That's
with
good.
the
He's
stew,
unbelievable.
with the RC, Daytona.
It was gnarly.
Dude, you couldn't have paid me $1 million to ride that fucking track.
Nope, not even on my brand new bike.
When a guy named Elon Tomac says that's a treacherous track, oh my God, you know it's pretty gnarly, dude.
That was brutal. And I totally expected Tomac beast mode. I did not expect Jet Lawrence beast mode. I was like, there's no way Tomac's losing on his turf.
He pulled out the quad. Tomac was like,
I ain't doing it.
I didn't do it. He had dad life got him, I guess.
Dad life changes a lot of shit.
Dad life got him.
Including a bit of beast mode.
He's not old, though. He is not old. We are not
he's not damn retiring. He'll let us know.
Not Eli Tomac, let it be known, Vanilla Racing Broadcast singer right here, right now, is not old.
He ain't old. And in fact, he's in this damn championship.
Oh, dude. It's big point swing last night, though.
Yeah.
Big point swing.
Especially for AP, dude.
Oh, he's done.
And even Kenny.
Kenny and AP are done.
They're both
done.
more than a race out now.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're still going to be like battling for podiums, wins. How are they going to win this
Unless some
championship?
crazy shit happens.
I bet you they got 4 or 5 dudes ahead of them.
Yeah.
I don't.
I will say this. I don't know that it was expected, unexpected, but the fact that Cooper Webb is how many points down?
10.
10 points down in second.
He's in it.
He's in it.
Tomac's in it. Sexton's
but that's what I mean.
it.
At the beginning of the year, especially after the SMX rounds last year, or I'm like, I don't know. I didn't think Webb was going to be a title contender this year. But he's like, nope, don't bet against me. Like always, I'm here.
You can go back to the podcast. I said it. I was like,
don't count it.
Don't count those stupid things. Like, don't count qualifying. Don't count shit. Cooper Webb
is Cooper damn Webb.
He's a fucking gamer. He's still, honestly, I think he's still the favorite. It's hard to replace that much experience, dude.
Yeah,
you saw Jet.
We're on round 9.
Jet almost threw it away last night too, dude. Like, it's hard being twice. It's happened twice.
We got 9 rounds to go, 8 rounds to go. 9.
Yeah. We got Ryan Dungey, Jeremy McGrath. Only 2 rookies ever won a title. So, and Daytona is not, like, Webb has done good there. That's not his track. He got 4th. That's all he needed. Yep. I think I said it. I was like, dude, he gets 4th. He's fine. It's going to be tight. On the other hand, can I just, this is the 250 East region. Okay. And I want you to tell me what position and points they are by their finishes. Okay. 18-3-1. Who am I?
McAdoo won last night, so
he didn't. But sure.
Wait, he didn't.
I gave you a layup to start.
God,
dude.
Dang it! Wait,
I am Tom Vial.
Tom Vial. Oh my god!
And I am 4th in points. Of course,
first win. How did I?
I gave you a layup and you fucking missed it.
Hey, well, I suck at basketball, Chase.
268. Who am I?
Ansty.
I am your 250 points leader
with a 268.
Max Ansty, and I am 3 up on Tom Vial.
3 up. Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm going to stop you. I'm sure we got a few more to go through, but there was a point in time in the broadcast last night that Pierce Brown, McAdoo, and Ansty were all tied for the red plates. Yes. And I was like, dude, that would probably be the first time ever that there would be 3 red plate holders at one round.
3-10-10.
3-10-10.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am Pierce
Brown.
I am Dax Bennett.
No.
I am 7th in points, and I am 8 back from Max Ansty.
Oh my god,
dude, this shit's gonna.
So
be
these
nuts.
are guys are tighter than Cooper Webb is to Jet Lawrence.
So let me go through it. Max Ansty 52 points, Cameron McAdoo 51 points, Pierce Brown 51 points, Tom Vial 49 points, Hayden Deegan 49 points, Cody the Shocker 48 points in 6th, Dax Bennett 44 points in 7th, Seth Haymaker, who was also on the podium last night, 39 points in 8th.
And how many points back?
8, 52 minus 8. Don't make me math. You know, like, what in the... I can't say the F word. But dude, what? Who's going to win this damn thing?
Dude, so 8 dudes in the running for the 250 East Championship right now.
And like...
With 5 rounds to go.
Who the hell, like, no one's shown consistency.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, who are you putting your money on? I mean, 3-10-10 seems like just as good as better as 2-5-8.
I think it's I still think you gotta go Deegan, dude. When he's on, he's tough. Or McAdoo. I like McAdoo. 15-2-2.
And Ansty, the bet.
I feel like Ansty, that was his race last night, and he just got a terrible start. Like, dude, Max Ansty.
I'm not putting money on no one right now. I'll say that. But that's freaking cool. I love some parity, dude.
Awesome, dude. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be at Futures last night too. Drew Adams.
Good job, Drew.
The next ginger in line. He almost tossed it away a couple of times.
Oh my gosh, dude! Watching the Futures and then Gavin Towers. Oh my god, him and Deegan just deciding to replicate each other, landing on the downside of the triple, both pretty much the same way, breaking off the Pfizer.
No, and they're both fine.
The only time that you can launch midair off a triple and be all right.
Twice.
Both dudes.
Yeah, that and Cole Davies. Holy dude, this kid. Okay, first round, I'm like,
Could be a fluke, yeah.
Whatever. Dude, have you heard the backstory a little bit?
Let's hear it.
So he's from New Zealand, trains with Townley.
Yep.
He came over here, and
I met him last year with Townley.
They were like, these are the 4 races to know if we're going to come over here and make a future or not.
Yeah.
And the dude has gone 1-2.
Is the writing on the wall?
Sick. Yeah, you're here, bro. Pop out a shoey. You're doing it. You're here.
It was funny. I was if you look at the Jorge Prado doco, we actually did Blair's interview at A2 in the back of, or on the side of Cole Davies' van. So anyways, his mom was over there chatting with us. He was over there chatting with us. And I had put together that I had met him with Townley the previous year. He thought we were there to interview him, and we were pretty damn busy. But I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm here. I'm waiting on Daniel. But I now feel like the asshole because I should have interviewed him before his first ever win, because that would have been something I'd have in the history books. Dude,
you would have had the remember
archive.
The art when you had Jet Lawrence at FIM 65, and you're like, you didn't even know who he was, and you're sticking a camera in his face. So Cole, you messed it up, dude, for Cole.
Cole, I'm looking you in the eyes right now. I'm sorry, dude. We should have done that interview. You should have told me that you were going to kick ass. I should have believed you, and I should have had that interview in my archives forever to use 10 years from now when you're a damn 450 champion. Yep. And instead, I said, I'm sorry. I'm waiting on Daniel Blair. No, don't get me wrong. I love Daniel. I love some Daniel.
Yeah,
but,
he's all right. He ain't Cole Davies.
I mean,
he ain't Cole Davies. I mean, East Region Lights double. What is it? Is it even East Region Lights Arena Cross? Is that what he won?
I think. I don't know.
Or Supercross Futures winner.
I don't know.
I'm Supercross Futures winner's way up here.
I don't know.
Also, shout out Casey Cochran 3rd, Blake Gardner 4th.
Cool, dude.
And Clark Robbins 5th, and I think that's his first one. So, damn, Daniel's boys.
Hey, honestly, I love the Futures.
It.
The only thing I don't love about Futures is that the Super Motocross, they're going to take the Super Minis away from us again.
Oh, they are?
I mean, most likely.
Yeah, that was kind of sketch, dude.
Are they going to? I don't know. I assume they're going to do it again. Yeah. We'll probably have our entire contingent of Super Minis
for us,
stolen from us for the Verb Classic.
Thanks, Sean.
So... Yeah, speaking of SMX, so they announced the schedule last night.
Dude,
and actually, I mean,
Charlotte's back.
I will tell you, 22-year-old me is hyped right now.
Charlotte, Austin, and
Fort Worth. Fort Worth, which is pretty damn cool. I don't mind.
And then Vegas.
Dude. There's no way we can miss Vegas, right?
Dude, we're like 4 hours from Vegas.
Or 10.
It's like a $30 flight.
Oh, yeah, we can fly Allegiant because that's what I'm flying down Aubrey on. $29, dude.
Who knows if we'll make it, but we're flying it.
Hey, it's direct, hour and a half. Dude, you do not get to recline that seat at all.
I feel like we should go. So Allegiant, you get charged more for the bags. We bring one book bag, put both of our clothes in there.
Okay.
We can't even film.
No.
We're going to Vegas.
If I go to Vegas, I'm not filming, dude. I only need my hefty wallet.
Bro, I'm turning a certain age this year. Dude, we got to go. That's just that's it. So
is it on your birthday? Could we tell Aubrey that it's on your birthday?
Sure. I got 2 birthdays.
Your birthday's right after Aubrey's, isn't it?
Yeah, it's June.
Yeah.
Right before Aubrey's, I think.
Totally. I mean, we didn't get to celebrate it in June because we
didn't even
probably
do
at a
anything
shred tour.
No, we are going to be at a shred tour. I think it's like Washougal or some shit.
So we have no choice but to go to Las Vegas without kids and wives and tons of Coors Lights.
Yeah. Also, I'll wrap up Daytona on this. Did we had our own college football, college basketball moment last night? You've seen college football, college basketball. Game's over. 18-year-old, 20-year-olds drunk as shit, storm the court field. Yep. Players are still on there. What happened in Daytona last night?
The game is not over.
The race was not over. Jason Anderson almost killed a girl.
Are you serious?
Dude, I think it's on Davey Coombs' Instagram. Anderson has to either push this girl. I don't know. I gotta watch
Anderson.
it right here. Yeah.
I thought it was like the last place dude.
No,
oh my God.
Dude, the freaking drunkies got Daytona got weird last night. Dude.
Great job, college kids.
Yeah. They
I will say this though, if I ever go to Daytona to watch and spectate, which I've never really done, but I would love to do. I would love to be part of the court storming performance.
Oh man, I'd be the first one on there. I'd be the one racing.
How about the dickhead stealing the goggles off?
No. Okay, I thought that too. I saw on Twitter somebody said no. The dude pointed at the goggles.
Oh, and Jed
said goes, yeah, take them.
Oh, okay.
So hey, let's
cool. Right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a dick.
Crucify this guy.
Okay, fair
But
play.
I think he did get his shirt ripped off too. Did you see? Well, you saw on the podium he showed up. He had no shirt on.
Yeah, I thought he was flexing.
Animals,
I thought he was flexing.
No, the animals freaking ripped it apart.
I was like, Jet, I get it. Every girl already wants you, but after that, it was a flex on a flex.
How about this, dude? I've gone to Daytona before. Like way back in the day when I was working at Racer X, went to Daytona 3-4 years in a row because it was RCX right after. We did the whole week. Blah, blah. I feel like in the last couple of years, Daytona's just like gotten real fucking rowdy. Like bigger, that crowd last night. It's
kind of like the shred tour, dude. People learn the fun places that you need to go to have fun around dirt bikes, and then you just start gravitating to
that crowd.
It just takes a few years.
It felt massive last night. I don't know. Maybe it was the way they cameraed it, but like it felt much bigger. But
it's like the Ironman GNCC.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
When you start getting known for having fun.
If you were to rank it, it'd be like Shred Tour 1.
Yeah, of course.
Any Shred Tour event.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Shred Tours, except Unadilla. We don't party there. Shred Tour events.
No.
Ironman GNCC.
Yep.
Daytona.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
And then probably Las Vegas SMX.
Well, you haven't been to Vegas in a while though, so let's see how this goes.
Oh, hey, you know what's cool about the Vegas round? I just realized this. Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Do you know what used to be at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway?
A little thing called World Mini.
Yes, it was.
So wait, we were there before SMX.
Way before.
I
mean, in fact, I think 2004 before.
Oh, shit.
I mean, granted, World Mini Grand Prix has been there much longer than that, or was there much longer than that. Now it's at Mesquite, Nevada. It's our race.
April 4th through 7th.
April 4th through 7th, the month after Gypsy 500. So we're 2 back-to-back stops to Shred Tour at Mesquite.
Long
Two
drives.
totally different crowds.
Long drive.
We should just leave my truck down there and fly back,
We should. Allegiance. Can we get a flight with Aubrey?
Yeah. So, anyways, I thought that was really cool. Last night when they announced it, I was like, dude, Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
That's awesome.
I had been to Loretta's a lot of times. I had been to Mosier Valley, Lake Whitney, and then I think World Mini Grand Prix was the 4th big race I had ever gone to. And it was my first time to Las Vegas, too, as a, I think, 16-year-old. And mind-boggling. I remember walking the strip with Zach Osborne and like just seeing M&Ms and the Planet Hollywood and all this and all the lights. It's just mind-boggling. So either for me, it's like crazy nostalgic that we're going to be able to hit the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And what's funny is I remember even when we started Vurb 2007, we were so freaking poor. Right south of the track, there's I remember it. It's called the Nellis Air Force Base Suites. And it might be 3 notches below the Hotel 8, Motel 8, Motel 6, whatever.
If you're going 3 notches below the Motel 8, that's a fucking problem.
So anyways, it was me, Brent, Kaylin, Ben Bixby, I think Rico, Chris Art, all of us in like the most gross, dingy.
5 of you in a $20 a night hotel room.
100%, dude. I think I had my box fan there though. So my box fan did have its own shower. Maybe some people slept in the box fan. Some people did that because we couldn't sleep everybody in the box fan. We had done that. But I think since we had Kaylin, she was a girl, we had to somewhat make it all right.
And I think we've graduated now. It's going to be 10 of us in an Airbnb.
Dude.
Much
party
better,
house.
Bro. Much better.
Local shred crew, baby.
Dude, we have stepped up, Wes. Big time.
Big time. Aubrey has yet to know who's crashing in our room yet. I haven't told her that it's a bunkhouse. She's like, can we come? And I was like, hey, babe, it's not really that cheap. And she's like, well, we want to come. It's your first big weekend you're racing. Yeah. And I'm like, Brixton wants to see you ride a dirt bike. And I'm like, sure.
Well, that's what I was asking.
We'll see how that goes.
I was like, Aubrey, you staying with us? And she was like, I don't know. I think so. I'm like,
there's a lot of things that could add up to divorce by the weekend's end.
T's and P's for Wes's marriage. Everyone.
At least I won't have a beard anymore, so we'll be on the right track.
Will not have a beard.
Right track to redemption.
But there's some other things coming down the line.
Well, I do appreciate Twitter and Vital for both helping me make this decision. There were a few people.
You went to Twitter for advice.
I did because I wanted to let Twitter. I wanted Twitter's advice. I think there was only 3 people that said you need to tell your wife, and everybody else said don't do it. It's better to ask for forgiveness and beg for.
Well, because then if you tell her, and
then the
she
answer
says
could
no,
be no. Then I can't still do it.
Then you do it. Then you're a massive dick.
Yeah.
If you just do it,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh baby, but
Well,
it's much better.
what does suck is Aubrey really wants a pergola in her house, and it ain't cheap.
A what?
A pergola, like across our whole backyard.
It's a pergola.
Like a pergola, so like a big old shade, like you know how we have the patios in our backyard.
Yeah. Like
basically
nice
big ass
shade things.
extensions. Yeah, we want to cover the entire.
Because it is hot in Boise in the summer,
and,
guys.
and our backyard gets sun the whole time. And I was like, babe, that's really expensive.
Really expensive.
And so when I come home with a bike next week, she's gonna be like, oh. Okay, that was a big part of our pergola, huh?
Verb bought it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
It's a
gonna make it.
company
Believe me,
purchase.
I'm gonna make some kind of excuse up. Like I did not buy this bike.
It came.
And she's gonna be like, why are we missing $11,589 in our account?
Buy one get one free.
Totally, babe.
We had to buy one for the shred tour.
She's gonna be like, where's the other one then? And
It's at Chase's house.
It's Chase's house. Dude. All right, now we're on to this. Honestly, on the way back from Mesquite, I might just drop it off at your house. I wonder how long I could keep this from her.
Oh,
or is that actually she would say that's
hold on, should we go to Twitter for this? I think we go to Twitter and just ask. Hold on, what's the over under? We should not let Aubrey know.
Let's actually, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, Twitter.
How long should I keep this?
How long should you? Because I mean, you can keep it at my house forever. Doesn't matter. She'll never know.
No, that thing will be racking up hours.
Yeah,
you guys are going to be devaluing my freaking bike.
Gary would be. I mean, the amount of time I have to go do things is very little, and it's usually golf.
Yeah,
or snowboarding. Big day on Friday though. Or does anybody know we went snowboarding?
I don't know.
We did not go snowboarding on Friday. We worked.
It was an epic day, couple feet of fresh snow. But what sucks is it's dumping snow right now all over Idaho.
And we're down here doing a podcast.
Dude, Donner Pass had like, it was like 7 feet up to the semis. Like Donner Pass got closed. So I'm glad we're driving that way, but I do think it's supposed to snow a shitload more on Tuesday.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure our entire route down to Mesquite is going to be dumping snow.
The things we do for you guys.
But you know what that might mean, Chase? We might need to stop into Brighton for a quick little afternoon shred sesh like we did last year.
Well, it would be like, hey, dude, we have to stop. It's snowing too hard.
It's too hard. I can't see where we're going.
I cannot see, Wes. It's a bluebird day at Brighton, though.
Man.
Does Brighton have places you can just pull a trailer into? I think it does. People camp there. Sure it does.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we'll be pulling a 22-foot trailer, tons of parking on a pal day. Totally, dude. Miracle March underway. Here we are taking up 17 parking spots.
Oh, man.
You got anything else to talk to me about? Or
I think we're good, man. We got a lot of talking to do today because we got some other big news coming down the pipe that we cannot talk about right now.
We can't.
No, lawyers. I've been sworn to secrecy.
We have spent more money on lawyers the past 2 months than I probably have in my entire life. So
yeah,
a lot of cool things coming that had to have a lot of lawyering things done to it.
Just know we've got lawyers, guys. We're
actually doing something really cool. So
really cool.
I think we're going to announce that at the Gypsy 500, aren't we?
Yeah, could be. If you're there, you get first dibs.
Hey,
it's gonna be sick.
I Gypsy keeps telling me all kinds of cool people are coming to race this thing. But we're gonna do a Gypsy Tales podcast on Friday. We're not gonna do it live, but I think we'll post it. We're gonna do it live for the event. But who would you like? I think Cody Webb's coming.
Cody Webb.
Would you like to have him on the podcast?
Did you know Cody Webb is like brilliant, right?
Yes. Okay. I filmed his. Yes. If you go back and watch Signature Series
research, another X Games research fact. Cody Webb. I want to hear from the Start guy.
Okay, yep. Anton, I think his name is.
I've just watched some interviews with him. He seems like a very smart dude. He also seems like the dude from some of like the Bond movies too. So I'm like, dude, what's going on with this dude?
What's the chances that we can do a lap faster than him?
What are the chances I get a Varg to bring back?
Ooh. Well, what's funny is Brett Q did tell me, he's like, dude, why don't you get a Stark? Because then there's no maintenance. And I was like, well, Yamaha does support us, so I should.
You got to support the people.
I got to support the people that support us. So I was like, I'm going to buy
and
Yamaha.
It's bike of the year. Vurbmoto bike of the year 2025.
I'm pretty sure Pulp MX bike of the year. I'm pretty sure it wore on Whiskey Throttle, all kinds. Like it's the bike of the year unanimously.
I want the Varg. So if I'm doing top 3, it's definitely Cody Webb. The Varg. I want the Pit Biker, Viper, whoever's going to be there.
Yeah, they like to party.
Hopefully, I want some shades
and
too.
We need some shades.
I need some
Let's
shades.
work out a deal. You get on the pod for some shades, Pit Viper.
Yeah, that's it. We're
gonna have so much fun. Like this whole week. Hopefully, we'll get some shred
golf, maybe
golf.
Should I bring the clubs? I might bring the clubs. You never know.
We're gonna bring the clubs,
dude. And
that trailer is gonna be stacked full of fun.
Then we get to come back in a month and do it all over again at the World Mini. Which, yes, more serious. It's a bigger amateur event. It's still fun shit. We played
Still
human
fun.
foosball.
Yep.
We freaking rode. That was the first time I got to ride the Suron on the freaking track last year.
We should bring the AntBike.com Surons back this year.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm down with that.
Gary's fixing them up as we speak.
I would bring them this time, but I don't think
they're not ready.
They're not ready. We still have some maintenance to do on them from our last outing with them.
Yeah.
And it's like an 8 or 9 mile course. I wouldn't.
No, it's too long for that.
It's too long.
But we could ride them on the pit bike track. I mean, dude, me and Crane's out there for an hour and a half last year riding that pit bike track over and over and over.
That would be fun.
Because that's a long week, man. There's a lot of
Well, unfortunately, just for safety reasons, we are sticking to 140cc and under for the Gypsy 500 or Gypsy 50 rather. So there's no Surons or anything. It is only pit bikes. Because I was going to say we could bring them and do that. But because I would think with 2 bikes we could make it 50 minutes. But
you could make it 50 minutes with 2 bikes.
On 2 bikes?
Yeah.
You could.
Easily. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I was going to say you might be able to do it on 1.
Maybe not how hard you're riding it now. If you're just cruising around,
Either way, we're not allowed to. And honestly, I think if I do a few laps on Friday for practice and I got to ride on Saturday, I don't need to add any more riding to my plate.
I'm still sore from snowboarding, so I need to get it done.
All right, Chase. Well,
what's that? Hey,
we're coming back on Friday to do a little announcement.
Wait, this is done in March. We did one in February. Shit, we're good for the month, bro. We're good. Troy wanted 2 a month.
2 a month. All right, checking one off the box.
We got one, Troy.
Hey, honestly, shout out to Troy Dog. He's been crushing the content on the site.
Great job, Troy.
I think you officially have outranked Slaw in my power rankings.
Oh, wow.
In my power rankings.
You told Slaw this.
Troy Dog, probably me,
shit.
probably my YZ250F. Slaw Dog might be down here now, dude.
There might be a blog coming next week.
Hey, you know what? He was supposed to come out to the 500.
He did not.
Blah, 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 blah.
He did not.
Too cool. Doesn't want to let people freaking know. Doesn't want to give it away. Anyways,
doesn't want to give it away.
We'll see you at the Gypsy 500, y'all. Yeah. Peace.